working at the Rescue Coordination Centre. At about 3:30, I was notified that 4 people were swept off the rocks at Bushrangers Bay. It was my task to send police boats, police units, lifesavers, and whatever aircraft I could have at the time.
We were on standby at our base at Barwon Heads and got notification that there was this event unfolding at Bushrangers Bay. We started to get ready, so wetsuits on, getting all the gear ready to go. When we got on scene, we were the first on scene, and it was apparent that there was a group of swimmers who'd been washed off the rocks and were in the water. You've really just got to make a judgment call based on experience and making those calls quickly so that you can get back and pick up the next patient after the next patient. As I was being lowered down into the water, it was pretty apparent the first lady we pulled out was probably the best one to get out of the water first.
We arrived shortly after the winch cable aircraft and we were tasked to survey. The camera's got both an infrared and a HD camera, and the infrared's great to spot people that might be in the water, which people are seriously in trouble, which people are the closest to help. All those kind of things were going through my head while I was looking through this camera.
I had vision with the life-saving helicopter. They were able to hover overhead and provide a live vision feed to the Rescue Coordination Centre.
My partner and I had spent most of the morning just patrolling along the bayside beaches on Mornington Peninsula. It was quite a busy day. It was quite warm from memory. And we heard this job come over the radio saying there was upwards of 6 people in the water at Bushrangers Bay needing rescue.
I was auditing the lifeguards, so I was kind of in between beaches. I think I had my radio on just to listen to my own guards in the region. And I heard there was an incident going on at Bushrangers. Grabbed my surfboard, my flippers, a radio as well. Just chucked under the arm and ran down there.
I remember seeing Chris on the shoreline. There was an immense sense of relief when he got there because I knew him well and knew that he was going to be able to really assist.
There was 2 younger girls, and luckily there was the civilian there who'd done like an absolutely awesome job to keep these girls afloat. Swam over to them, gave them the surfboard.
The challenges with the scene were we didn't know how many people were rescuers or survivors until they got in the water. I saw ambulances in the distance. We saw 2 Westpac helicopters. One was doing a live and active winch. We come in overhead. Pilots really busy and task focused, maintaining a certain altitude. I was basically handed one of the patients. I was about to be hoisted out to do a second winch. Police, water rescue coming underneath us. We waved the people over. They managed to get them out of the water one at a time into our boat.
There was a policeman on the beach kind of pointing out to the other lady and eventually got to her, and unfortunately she was the one that had passed away some time ago. So, yeah. And celebrate the fact that we saved some lives that day, but we've still got to understand that someone who was very loved by all their family and the community did lose her life that day. So yeah, it was a very sad day in that sense. I was lucky to meet that person's family as well, and just hearing how much of a loved person she was.
You definitely do feel responsibility for the outcome of the incident, but at the end of the day, you know that all you can do is your best. You've trained and prepared for these kind of situations, so no matter what you do, you're going to provide a positive impact on the outcome.
It was a good collaborative effort to work with Victoria Police and Lifesaving Victoria to retrieve these patients out of the water. This is probably the largest search I've been involved with a multi-agency. I don't know if the community are really aware of what we do or what we're capable of until they actually need it. When we tow them back in on rough weather and finally get them back onto dry land, they really appreciate our assistance, and we just tell them, look, that's what we're here for, it's what we're trained to do.